eyes are seeing in the realm of the spirit. There are demons that come to attack you. They don't talk, but when they stand, they are enough terror. Principalities don't need to talk. They just stand. When they stand, they unleash their energy. And suddenly I found myself begin to cry. For days I could not sleep. So I have to stay awake with my eye like this. Because anytime I close my eyes, a prince comes. When they appear, high level of torment. I felt my life has finished. They will ensure that even Jesus I can't come. I shout Jesus, Jesus can't come. So I felt okay, I gather Bibles. So before I sleep, I will gather all the Bibles in my house. One in my leg, one in the other leg, one in my hand. Some I make them as pillows, different versions in case anyone fail. And I took the book, I used to have encounters, and I keep it by the other side. I write, and I open it where I saw Jesus. And I lie. When those princes come, they will come and sit upon that same Bible and that book, and they will knock my head. The only way for me was for me to stay awake. Fear and terror. And it grew worse. They now beckon upon the priestesses of their altars. Many of you who have dream, a lady you know coming to sleep with you, that's easy. What about when a beast comes that has 5 heads and 3 horns? What about when something that looks like a cat or like a dog come? And suddenly, the priestesses of the altars got so angry. And they came every night. Anytime I try to sleep, I will see 3 ladies with their mother, with their queen will come. I don't know how they pass through the wall of the house and they will appear. When they appear, they will laugh. Have you seen a demon laugh before? Hey! That laugh is so ugly. It's to tell you how much you are in danger. When they appear, they will laugh at me. When they laugh at me very well, and they will turn, one will turn to a cat, one will turn to a lizard, one will turn to a snake, and their mother will wait first. All of them were forced to sleep with me one by one, and there is nothing I can do. And that was me, a man that wrote in the daytime. I knew I needed something higher than what I knew. Many ministers are going through untold oppression because they have not known the hand of the Lord. I came to a point where the knowledge I know failed me just because I went and challenged a principality. Just because I went to a territory and I taught something that was against the principle of my existence within the governing authority. I never knew why pastors in that region never want to try those shrine people. So you see a church and you still see a shrine. I say, no, let's break it. Let's defile it. Let's do this. No problem. They beg us. One old man came out from that place. He said, let's not touch anything here. He said, before we were born, this thing exists. And their grandparents drank water from this pot. And that is why them two are drinking. But I saw that peradventure, many people will graduate from the city and return back to Kogi and went back to the village and sit down going to farm every day. It's not as, some of them graduate as best students, but something still pushed them back to the village. And I knew that there is a curse somewhere, and he's sitting upon an antiquity of an altar. And an evangelist came that said, no, let's break it. The man said, people will die if you break it. I said, no, nobody will die. You will be the one to die. The man said, no problem. He was holding a stick like that. He moved and navigated his way to one ancient house that is all this kind of house that is very old. One part dilapidated. And he entered and rest. We were done with everything. As we come in our car accident. Some of our siblings, some of the people that we went with, we just return. Father died. This one happened. This one happened. So me, my operation was long. So from that very day, it was as though my life was under attack by an entire ecosystem of princes that I knew nothing about them. And my question every day was, where is Jesus? Have you came to a point where we shout, Jesus refused to come? Hey. The hand of the Lord. Because the hand of the Lord itself is power. I'm not talking about the power you are shouting every day you have power. There is an inner working of the power of God that itself preserves his own. That was what I needed, not the power for demonstration. It's an eternal power that is upon the strength of an authority of God. In the book of Psalms 110, he said, the Lord said to my Lord, sit down at my right hand until I make thy enemy thy footstool. Immediately when the believers were challenged in the book of Acts chapter 4, the Bible said they gathered together and began to pray, and they asked God, they beckoned upon him, O God of heaven, behold the threat of these people, and grant that let your hand be revealed, so that by many signs and wonders. These men were men of power. These men knew God. But a time came that they were challenged. There was a kind of situation that beclouded them. And what they needed was not what they knew, but they needed the supply of something that is the hand of the authority of God. I realized that there is the right hand of God, there is the left hand of God. All of them are the hand of power, but one of the power lies with you, the other one lies with him. The left hand may be the power he gave to you, but the right hand is the power that he sustained in himself. So when God wanted to kill a man like Moses, he used another power that Moses did not know. You thought Moses did not fight to live? Moses would have fought to live. But when God, who is power, come against you, what will you do? Come and die. And the devil knew that a prince went down. And the devil said, okay, can we go and claim this guy's body? Peradventure, if we do some little scientific excavation, we can find the hand of God, which is power, that is deposited upon the body of Moses. And God looked and said, Kai, before the devil will journey into that same realm of power that he was cast down from. Because if the devil could have captured the body of Moses, he would return back to heaven. You think the devil don't want to go back to heaven? There's a demarcation. And there is something, a technology that it cannot be given to you. There is no gateway. So if Moses can ascend, Elijah can ascend, Elijah can ascend. There is something inside of their element that make them have that access. So the devil was trying to look for a body of a being that has become an immortal so that he can journey through it.